Nothing bad ever happened to the Kennedys! Hello everybody, welcome back to Dimension 7748, better known as Dredge, and we're currently on the Blackstone Isle. Now, currently, last time, we went to this ruined mansion, saw this man, the Collector. What is it? The words you read me from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extend its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste, the one we just got. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Okay. Are there other powers you wish to know more about? I think I'm good. Thank you. Anything else? No, I'm pretty sure we asked all the questions last time, so I'll be going. Okay, so last time we also had a couple, pursuits and other stuff. We're wanting to make a little place for a lady. We also want to search for the relics. Find the music box in Gale Cliffs, the ring in Stellar Basin, the necklace in Twisted Strand, find the watch in Devil's Spine. Okay. So that means we're gonna have to go to these 4 different locations. So we got the Devil's Spine, Twisted Strand, Stellar Basin, and Gale Cliffs. Which, funny enough, we already have a thing for Gale Cliffs that is marked off. So we should probably go to Gale Cliffs first. Anyways, this game is extremely, chill. But also not. Of course it... Oh my gosh, come on. Anyways, haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine speeds. Engine heat. Select it with E, and by holding... right click. Okay, so I can hold right click to do that. Anyways, let's get a little bit of fishing doing. Another blue mackerel. Brick. Town's over this way. Woo. Okay, so it just has a cooldown, is pretty much what's going on. Pretty much the engine heating is just... Did anyone else hear that? I'm not going crazy, am I? Kissing one too many fish? Get something? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna head back into here. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who are you expecting me? Who are you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Place to rest, yep, okay. We already got all that stuff, that's our inventory. Fishmonger... still barred inside his shop. That's not good, because I don't think I have any fish places to sell. That's bad. If you have any equipment... If any of your equipment stops working, head back here for repairs. Yeah, I would like to repair... Thank you. Okay. So now that I've got that repaired, we've also got the dry dock that we unlocked last time. You can store whatever you need, right? Dry dock. Okay, and we also finally got the dredge, like the ability to dredge up things, if I remember correctly. Maybe... I could have swore we did. Nico, play that back. Did we? Anyways, I want to go talk to the mayor. What can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly, is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Seeing as we're going to Gale Cliffs, might as well already learn about Gale Cliffs. Well, the main port... Oh. Thank you for interrupting me. Anyways, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliff. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town. But I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? For right now, I think that's all I want to talk about. Now, what else can I do you for? Do you know of any shipwrecks? Shipwrecks. Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Okay. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are some wrecks toward the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid those areas. So what I'm hearing is free loot. It's such a cozy, nice, cute little feeling, but also weirdly still like you kind of are being watched kind of thing. Also, I'm gonna have to find a new location to actually get stuff. Oh? All that's left of this boat is a old husk. You pull a little closer. Yeah, I'll look inside. Yo! We got a citrine ring. A gold ring clasping a glowing citrine. Citrine? I'm pretty sure it's citrine. I'm gonna get a little bit of lumber. Little research parts. Old iron chain. Okay. I'm sorry, fishy. Go back into the sea. I need more space. I can't really get that. So, I'm gonna stop off at Greater Morrow and then head off to... Actually, what am I doing? We have speed! We have speed, my lads. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the red burning hot border around there. It's just... It's my red hot burning love for you. Don't worry about it. We're good. Lol, I'm joking around. Net spaces, rod spaces. I think right now, probably rod spaces. Just so we can actually get some stuff. But we're gonna actually place this in here. Get a little more space. Yeah, materials will be saved, so that should be good. I can sell the citrine ring, so I'm pretty sure that's not that important. Grieving father. Why does your proportions seem very off? You look like a gnome. Slap a hat on him, Nico. You're a gnome. Anyways, hello. Is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there. Somewhere. In one of those wrecks all alone. But the man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. I do have dredging equipment. If you were able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If you if there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? What do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. Ugh, what an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back! Nico, don't. Don't you dare. Stop. No. Stay. Anyways, hey. Stay. No throwing back. He would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I feel like I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Nope, I better go, because I have things to do. Painter. The fisherman. I thought you might stop by welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attack. I can attack. Give him a sword. That man needs a sword. I can attach flags and buntings to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. Fun fact, buntings are the little, whenever you see, festival flags just kind of, spread across things, that's what they are, if I remember correctly. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me, and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments are limited at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't what suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature... He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you. A cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with today? Change flag? I don't know. Which flag? Hook flag, fish flag. Yeah, we got a fish flag, as you wish. Okay. Hello. Shapes in the deep. Before we do that, I'm going to try and make as much space as I can. That's better. Okay. Fudge. Oh, I got the bronze belt buckle. Okay. The spot has been depleted. Okay, I got some scrap. Sick. I might have to just go, because I don't think I have enough inventory space. Let's head back to freaking Greater Morrow, so I can actually go get some... What was that? Oh, it's dolphins! Oh my gosh, they're so cute! Look at them. Aww. You're next. Oh my gosh. Okay, the fishmonger's still good. Okay. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do you for? I would like to... Rotting. Oh gosh. Sell all fish. Okay. That should help. Rot. Ugh. Now that we have this, we can go to the grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man. Yes, I would like to give the bronze belt buckle removed from inventory. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Oh, sick. Okay. Anything else I can help you with? Nope, that's it. Okay, we got the collector, which is the main quest. A place to rest. Which, I'm realizing we probably should have used the lumber and scrap for her, but, oh well, we'll have to grab some more. Currently it's about to be like nighttime. I don't think it's a good idea to go out right now. Actually, it's only like 7. I think I could make it back. Besides, I've only got research parts. Yeah, I think we can make it back. Okay, so Gale is okay in the southeast, past the Blackstone Isle. Okay, so we kind of... I don't like how deep that looks like it gets. It's kind of creepy. Anyways. Okay, Gale Cliffs time. Fishing montage! Anyways. Is this... Gale? No, we're not even there yet. Oh my gosh. Better have not shot myself in the foot. Hello? You hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes. Their face is barely visible. I think that is not visible at all. Fisherman, please help. Can barely hear the rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old map, an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown on at the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel. Of course, we completely forget to grab blue mackerels. Should I even get this guy, this blue mackerel? Okay. What is happening over here? A rotten mast lays down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. Okay, look inside. Oh my gosh. I straight up shot myself in the foot. I can take everything but the freaking metal scraps. Cloth. A bolt of cloth. The research part. Perfect packing. We have a full ship. Hey, there's an area. Let's go over there. Do you see how large those things are? Those, are you sure those are orcas? Those things look massive. Also, it's really dark. Please no rocks, please no rocks, please no rocks. Why is that red over there? Please no rocks. Turning on my lights. What the fudge is that? Traveling merchant. Oh, hi there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it? Perfect. We should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board, and I'll sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. My fancy does seem to be taken with your stock. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Okay, alright. So we can talk to her, we can talk to the fish market, shipyard, floating dock. So this is just straight up like a nice little location. Yeah, okay, so she is also the merchant. So we can also buy basic crab pots. On this side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here to sell. Okay, well, let's sell all $111 worth of this stuff. Okay. And return to town. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Maros. If you're in the area, maybe you could check on her. Okay. Floating dock. We might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floating dock. Check it out. Okay, so it just allows us to do that. I do want to do that and purchase upgrade. Now I have additional slots. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I've figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there's a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Pursuit added. Great! The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What do you want to know? Oarfish. Started from the top. Given that oarfish has a long, fragile body, I suspect they live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs would suit them. Okay. What about the other fish? Okay, so Gale Cliffs. Gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live at the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. What about the other fish? Tell me about Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters, using the shade of trees as cover. What about the other fish? So we need a swamp. Coelacanths. Actually, I have no idea where coelacanths might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Okay, primordials, like old. Okay. So... okay, I'll keep that in mind. About those rare fish you wanted me to find. What do you know about them? What do you want to know? Oh, why did it say I wanted to know more? I already knew. What do you know about the Gale Cliffs? Well, there's Ingfell just across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid, frankly. Not sure why they stay. Occasionally I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Are you always out in the water? Yeah, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is a secondary to the traveling. Really, I'm more of a merchanting traveler. Okay. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. Is there anything else you would like to talk about? Do you ever see strange things out at sea? Strange things? Plenty. But I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know? But hey, that's just a theory. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to. Anyways, but hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Is there anything else you would like to talk about? I'll be going now. Thank you. You're great. I'm gonna rest real quick. Sleep until 5 a.m. There we go. Now let's get the heck out of here. Okay, this also means I can go back to that place that we were just at, which I'm pretty sure is actually the place that we were talking about, or whatever she was talking about. I can't remember the person, but there's a person that she was talking about southeast of the, or I think it was south of the Greater Marrow, of the Marrows. Oh, come on. Ouroboros flag. That's sick. I'm keeping that. That one looks eerily like ours. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor. Even the game's pointing this out. I don't like this. Except this one has a huge breach in one side. Please, Nico, don't tell me this is foreshadowing. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin. You're in the cabin. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Look in the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. Try to find a loose floorboard. There aren't even any floorboards left. You're in the cabin. How am I in the cabin if there's no floorboards? Am I just floating there in the water? Check the overhead electrical equipment. The equipment is still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it into your pocket to read later. You're in the cabin. I don't want to be in the cabin. You're tied up along the right side. Okay, check the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to sea. Yo, a weak valve engine? Can I... Okay. Okay, so I can just shove it into storage. I'm just gonna shove it straight into storage then. Coastal? Wait. Shallow. Okay, we already have a coastal. Although it does speed up stuff, so... might as well install it. Hull damage. Rusty outboard engine disabled. What? Oh, I went over the freaking thing. What is that? Okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. We are A-okay. Look at our sanity. Our sanity's great. Look at it. There we go. Ingfell resident. What is it? Do you need any help with anything, ma'am? As my eyes go crazy. Brr. I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we considered aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. That's kind of creepy. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. Poor doggo. Bro's seen some things. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Yes, I can bring you a aged aged conjure eel. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch a conjure eel? Ah, yes, they can be tricky to find, but I'm told they inhabit in the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Anything else? Okay. Can you tell me anything about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Yo, we're getting some lore, chat. Legends tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement, and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. So you're telling me I could go get filthy rich? I'm gonna go get filthy rich. Do you know of any odd characters around these parts? Have you heard of the tale of Magren? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magren, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. Okay. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these ships. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. Hey, the dude at Greater Morrow is eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magren the fisherman. The fishman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the morning, and old Magren was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Anything else? Retired whaler. I'm gonna sleep a little. Okay, and now we're gonna talk to the retired whaler. What is it? What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on to those other cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now. The devil. Anything else? Have you heard any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from the Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away, north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Neither did we see or hear of them since. Anything else? What can you tell about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago. And now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Ooh, refined metal. A solid sheet of rust-free metal. This could be used to seriously improve any vessel. I'm gonna yoink that. And I'm gonna immediately put that into storage. So, to be honest, I think I'm gonna end it off there for today. We got to the Gale Cliffs. We checked out some stuff. We did a couple quests around the place. Got a bunch of fish. Shook some fish at this lady. and had some fun. And I believe that should be it. So, as always, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. And we got a Discord server for all of us to hang out and chill and just vibe on. And y'all get to talk with each other and chat and have fun. So please definitely go check it out. It's free. It's super nice. And obviously, I will see you all later. Bye-bye!